Okay. Do you leave? Oh. Oh Lord have mercy, I've already played solos. Oh my god, my rank's gonna be garbage. Bye. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna make him watch this. What the fuck? That's crazy. Bro, what even is this? Oop. Fuck. Bruh. Oh. Got that. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Chance, you beautiful bastard. How are you? Ayo. A Chance. Ayo. Ayo. Turn your mic on, bitch. Damn. Is that in? That's not in.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I was geeking over a set and I was really excited. It was fun. I got to use new stuff. But after the excitement faded down and I started thinking hard about what went on and how I felt.
Your what? Your mic is rumbling. But I heard you say hold on though. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was saying set was cool and I was like excited. I got to use new stuff. It was just cool to be on set again, but I don't know. I still feel weird about the whole thing in retrospect.
Why?
Well, I gotta feel like being on set, I already got the slight feeling that the people I was working with were more about pumping out content than they were about putting like all of their heart and soul into the work.
Mm-hmm.
But then even after the sets, like the conversations I was having with them, we were talking a lot about just getting access to the expensive camera again, just so they could pump out work. And they were talking about writing things, but it's like they don't even know if they want to write, and they don't have the genuine inclination to write something. They just want to write something to have something pretty to send out to festivals.
Hi, Leah. I'm listening, Chance. I'm listening.
That made me feel weird. I don't know. And also, like the first day was a music video. When you make a music video for an artist, it's like you don't have total creative control, so that was understandable.
Yeah.
And also, I had more of a hand in the camera work in that music video. and I feel like that helped a lot. But the second day, I wasn't as present when it came to camera, and I like honestly stopped giving input at a certain point, and they ended up just doing their own thing while I kind of sat down on the side for a lot of the time, and it just didn't. I don't know if it came out as good.
Wait, so how long were you on set for?
I was on set for 2 days, but it was two different projects. So the first one was a music video, and the second one was it was like a short film. This guy who goes to Purchase, I believe, he wrote a script in like 2 weeks because the DP Funga, he told them that they were gonna have the expensive camera, which I didn't know that was what the conversation was. So he basically banged out a script so that they could shoot something like a camera, which I feel like isn't the best reason to write something.
That's true. I agree. That makes perfect sense what you're saying.
And the script it's not bad, but I feel like the planning and everything wasn't that great, and I feel like it's fine for the director for the second shoot because it was his first time, but I feel like it was bad part. I feel like it was bad on the DP and the sound guy who also produced that video. I think it was bad on both of them to not lend more attention to planning that out because it was kind of chaotic. We didn't have enough. Light is only up until around 4. We didn't have enough light for the entire thing, so a lot of the shots at the end are completely different from the morning shots, and they're all for the same scene, so that's like an issue. And I don't know, it's hard because I don't want to like be too critical because it's his first time. He was like nervous in general. He doesn't have like confidence in his work, which is like something we can all relate to. But we were like being there and like, yo, you're doing good for the first time, which he did. He did really good for his first time. I just feel like the DP could have, and the other guy, they could have definitely helped facilitate that so that it was a smoother set than it was. Like, I don't know. And then even then on that film, like, for one, they made a lot of decisions on the day of that you should not make on the day of. Like, aspect ratio is something you should not make on the day of set. Like, at all. They decided that. It was pretty confusing. Even the music video, like, people were confused. And I think it was because the director wasn't communicating enough. They touched the camera gear way too much when he and the DP had it organized, so we ended up losing track of the batteries for the camera for like the entire shoot until the end. So we were charging 2 batteries and die. And yeah, I just didn't feel it. And then on the car ride home, like hearing them talk about like, oh, we're gonna get the camera and we gotta shoot another short film, this and that, without knowing what they actually want to shoot, not having an actual story to tell. It's like, I don't know, it made me uncomfortable.
Are you gonna work with them again, or is that like, that was it, like that was just a contract job?
Well, I think they're cool people, and I do like the collaboration, like, I guess it's just, I just feel conflicted as an artist and not as, like, as an AC. I was like, this is an AC gig, like, it's fine, like, I'm helping out, but then it's like, as their friend and as an artist, it was like, I don't know, this is weird, like, you know, them talk about making art the way that they are. And then the director, like, full out said in the car that he cares more about getting another music video job with the rapper we work with than he does about artistic integrity. And I'm like, understandable, but it was weird for one, because I just don't agree with that. And second, hearing that from a cis white guy was also like, wow, okay. That was just weird. Yeah. Like, immediately on the drive home, I was literally sitting in the back, like, watching film stuff. Like, that's how bothered I was. I was like, I need to watch this. I feel this
Bruh.
because I'm not feeling this conversation at all. I'm gonna watch something that actually like holds up and has more artistic integrity, is more creative and genuine than how I felt. And that's how I felt in the car. I was like, this is real. Like, I don't know. Like, people are gonna like the work, I think, off the strength of the camera being really expensive and powerful, and the camera setup and all that. But in an artistic sense, I feel like there needed to be more integrity there. And that has been pretty before. So yeah, I don't know. Like, if they asked me to help out as an EC, I think I would definitely, well, not definitely, but I would consider that more. If one of them were to ask me to be their DP, I'd probably end up being super harsh. But that just felt weird, and I thought the set was gonna be super professional.
Right.
Like, that's the feeling I had when I got asked to do it, because they were like, we're gonna have Zoom calls, we're gonna do meetings, this and that. But things immediately, even in pre-production, we had a week of pre-production, which is like not a long time at all. We had less than 24 hours to figure out the camera setup, the camera package.
Ew.
Which we had no time for that. Like, but we pushed through and did it. But it was like there wasn't enough planning, and then I guess COVID also played a role in screwing things up. But it's like,
did it?
Production was and it did, I think, in ways, because a lot of people dropped out. There were only 7 people on set, so it was like there was a lot of effort. Like, I think the first day I liked the first day a lot better than the second.
I feel like, yeah, see, I feel like we got so used to COVID's just become an excuse for like our everyday lives. Now, like, oh, why didn't you do this? COVID, because COVID. Why didn't you go out? Oh, because COVID. You know what I mean? Like, I get it's like a work hazard, especially for like your line of work. But at the same time,
about it just being a hazard. It's like in pre-production, it's the fact that a lot of people ended up dropping out of the set. There were supposed to be more people there to help out. Like, a set can't be 7 people. Like, the fact that we pulled that off, the music video I'm talking about, because I like that more. The fact that we pulled that off in less than a day, we had 8 hours for that shoot, and we got a lot done. There were like over 20 shots. We got a lot of that done, and grinded that out. A lot of the stuff that happened because of like certain people, mostly the director, and I don't know. It was just weird, and the environment felt like a space where everyone just wanted to make each other feel better, which I understand. But then it makes you feel as if you can't be critical, because if you get critical while everyone else is trying to talk each other up, then you end up being the odd one out.
Right.
I don't know, it was mad weird. But in terms of like pre-production, I thought it was gonna be super serious. I was taking it seriously. Meetings and everything we were having, talking about taking precautions and stuff, and I was like, okay, this is serious. But then, first things that happened, the producer was being super confusing in the text messages about scheduling days to get tested and stuff. And I felt like I was being pretty clear, but it got super confusing. And then, like, I wasn't receiving certain emails for days. I never got the shot list for either of the sets. So I didn't know what shots we were getting.
So it was just unprofessional.
Like, it was unprofessional. I think the preparation was pretty bad. It felt like they were rushing too hard to shoot. They didn't spend enough time in pre-production and prep. And I feel like people who care enough or are critical enough are going to see that in the end product. More so for the second day than the first day, because I feel like a lot of us came together and kind of saved the first set. Like, I was telling the DP, I felt like we were gonna have to helmet a little bit, because the director wasn't communicating. The DP had predicted that he was gonna try to mess around with the lights and stuff, which is something the director should not be doing. He should be focusing on the talent. Like, it was annoying. And then whenever they did touch stuff, something went wrong. Like the second day, the director, he was touching the monitor, and he screwed up the colors. So we ended up not being able to see what shots we were getting for like an entire hour or so. And a lot of those shots came out sloppy. Like they weren't in focus because we couldn't see the monitor. And I didn't pull focus the second day, which I feel like also shows, because when we look through those shots, a lot of them, even when the DP was operating and you could see the monitor, I feel like a lot of those shots weren't as in focus as they should have been. But he wanted to operate. So then I'm like, my name is on there as AC for the second day as well, but I was not as helpful with camera as I could have been. Whereas first day, I was pulling focus and making sure I was on top of that and trying my hardest. It was, I don't know. It felt too passive at times too.
I was just about to say that. Like, I don't know. Maybe we were just too discouraged. But it's not even you, really. You did everything you could, you know? It says I got a new message, but I don't see nothing. Leah, if you just said something, it didn't pop up. All I see is that you said you got a burrito. Yeah. It says I have 8 messages, but I only see 6. Go on, Chance.
It was just weird, like, and it's bothering me because I was like fine and mad excited all weekend, but then on the drive home I was like, ooh. No, it started second day. First day I was already frustrated because there was stuff happening. Like the director, the first thing he did that was like inefficient for us, for me and Kingo, was we had all the camera gear. Because on sets, and when you're working in like industry sets, it's called union sets, and basically it's where you're not allowed to touch anything that doesn't have to do with your department. So if you're not in camera, like if you're not with the camera team, you can't touch the camera at all. If you're not a gaffer, if you're not with lights, if you're not with the team, you can't touch any of that stuff. It's a liability thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's like, it goes to show, like on this set, the day before, Kunga and I made sure we had all the camera gear together. We organized, we knew where everything was, and then he touches it, like barely touches anything, but touches something, and we didn't know where it was, and that screwed up our flow, like completely. And then the second day, like he loses a lot of physical things. Like it was weird. Like there were a lot of moments where he would lose something, and we would have to ask him where it was. We had to ask the camera batteries we could not find all day. Like all kinds of gear we were missing that we would have to scramble to look for.
This sounds like a headache.
I
would have went home.
my brain is like, you should be grateful, and I am grateful that they asked me to be on, but then I'm like, I don't know how I feel about the way it went. And I was mad excited, but I think the music video was a lot better.
I think I remember you telling me how excited you were.
Yeah, I was really excited, and it was really fun. But there were just things that were happening where I was like, this is not like okay. And, like, this should not be happening.
So what? Also, you can roll your damn R's. I wish I could do that. I can't roll my R's. That was just a fluke. Like, give me another word. I can't roll my R's. I don't know. I feel like you should, like, I don't know. Don't let that discourage you. Like, I know how you are, and you're probably just gonna overthink a lot about that.
I am.
Yeah, I know.
It's low-key too late too.
Oh shit.
As soon, like on the car ride home, as soon as I heard them start talking about, oh, we gotta get the camera back to shoot this, saying like, oh, you should be like director, like not making actual decisions, just like throwing things out there for the sake of pumping up content for each other. I was like, this is not, I don't know how to do it. God. How much did you guys roll? Like, not trying to police it, but just asking, because I don't
What's up?
Yeah, no, you're fine. However much you want to roll. I just want to
Phil, you're about to be chilling. Fuck.
Like, it's frustrating because I'm like, they're pumping out content and stuff, and I notice it all the time. And I'm like, I guess I got an insight as to why it all kind of ends up being the same. Like when you spend too much time pumping out content and not enough time doing introspection, you
Yep,
don't
yep.
learn enough to make the next thing different. I feel like that's what's going on.
Ooh. We'll play something here in a sec. Just gonna finish this matchup.
That's mad annoying. Oh my god.
What?
I guess I just can't, like, I can collaborate, but like,
I think you're one of the most easiest people in the world to work with. I don't think it's your fault.
But it's, I don't know, like when it comes to this, like, I just, like, I really care about it, and I don't want to be like annoying, but it's also like, it's mad weird, like, I don't know. Like they seem like they care and they have a strong work ethic, but then when I see what goes on, it's like, what the hell?
I don't know. Do you? No, I don't know Spanish. I know Spanglish. I don't know Spanish. Ugh. Wow. I gotta clap this match.
Excited to see the music video, but even the music video, even before the music video dropped, I was sending it to Zeke. Before we shot it, I was sending it to Ezekiel, and he was asking me about the song, and I hadn't heard the song yet, because he just asked me to get on, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. But when I listened to the song, I was like, this is kind of like a typical like rap song that sexualizes women. And I don't know how I feel
Bro.
about that.
You tell me when that became music, bro.
And the shots that he wanted, like he wanted a shot of the girl's butt, and the director asked me and Kunga how we felt about that, and I was like, I don't know, like I don't like that. So we suggested a different shot, and that shot came out so much better.
I don't know. Yeah. Wow, I just stumbled over my words. Did you hear that? Yeah, personally, like, I'm pretty sure you would agree too. I wouldn't want to be in, I wouldn't want to film anything that, like, okay. Romance is okay, but overly sexualizing women is just, I don't know. That's weird.
It's annoying, and that's like a standard rap thing, so it's like it's done all the time, but it was just frustrating because it was like these people who would make it seem as if they're progressive. Like I just heard the directors flat out say in the car that he cares more about the next job than artistic integrity, and it's like,
oof.
Like if it were me, it would suck. Like for me, immediately, but I would be like, no, I don't feel like that's a good idea. Like I don't want to do that.
That's understandable. How's your day been, Lee? I don't think I asked today.
What did I do today? We took film photos, so I used this camera called the Mamiya RZ6C.
Oh yeah?
It was a film camera, so it was cool because I don't really use film that much.
I feel like your mood just dropped, Chance. You okay?
I did.
Why? Why?
Because I'm bothered.
My son is indulging in the art of overthinking.
I don't even feel like I'm overthinking. I feel like I'm not thinking that much. I'm just upset.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess I'm also upset because I have like more genuine ideas all the time, and not even like than other people. I always have an idea that's more genuine than the last one. And it's like I want to be able to conceptualize those. I don't understand how people can bring themselves to like conceptualize an idea that's not genuine, like at all, really.
It's like doing a tattoo. You can't take someone else's work and say I want that tatted, because you're not going to get every detail that they got out of it. You could have got something different out of it and probably made it look better. Like, I get what you're saying. My day's been fine. Work sucks, but it's whatever. Don't like my job anyways. Where do you work at again? I don't think you ever told me, and if you did, I forgot. Hang on a cat. Chance, do you want to play anything specific? Okay. Well, yeah, so look, PlayStation's weird when I stream on YouTube, so when I switch games, it's gonna end stream. So just join the next one. We're probably gonna stay on COD for like the duration of the stream. So it's gonna end right now, but I'm gonna restart it. Just give me like 10 seconds.